two at-bats after the struggles you guys had?
Well, obviously, the inning before in the eighth, I had an opportunity maybe to steal more or try to get him to second, or I forget the situation, but I just wanted to make sure Hessen might have a shot to get up in the ninth. I didn't want to run us out of that. Just figured we'd have to get a couple of hits there in the eighth, and then the ninth, we got two quick outs, and Franklin's been our hottest hitter probably all weekend, and just hoping he could get on base to give Hessen a chance. And really more than anything, with Hessen, I was just hoping he'd hit one in the left center field gap. That was really the only gap that was open. They were playing deep and left, straight up. Center field was deep, maybe pulled just a little bit. And obviously the right fielder was where he was. But I thought, two really good bats. Heston laid off a pitch or two to kind of get an advantage count. Then he fouled off a pitch, 2-2, and then he finally got him a pitch. I'm thinking it was a changeup. I'm not sure. And that's the pitcher's best pitch. Lefties weren't even hitting 200 off of him this year so far. So that was a big swing.
The wind had been blowing it in that direction. It looked like it maybe blown down a few home runs this weekend.
Oh, more than a few.
So for him to hit it into
that was a big time swing. Without the wind, that ball shoots way out of the park on the line. And I would say between yesterday and today, there was at least 6 or 7 of our swings that would have went out of the park. And I would say Martin had 3 to 4 of them to left field that were caught on the track that have been home runs without that wind just pushing the ball down. And if he pulls them another 20 feet, which we don't want him to pull the ball right now, they go. But the way the winds come, and it usually blows like this right before it's going to rain. That's kind of what's going to go on, it looks like.
What did you feel about Vermillion and Tress relief performance?
Great job, both of them. Tress they're both relievers, obviously. And, Tress, they know how to get out of a jam. And Tress kind of worked himself into a jam. I think his first inning, I think he had runners at first and second, nobody out. And then he got out of it. And that was big. Big for his confidence, for the team's confidence. And then he came out and gave us 2 really quick innings after that. And then Vermillion, obviously, he faced 10 hitters, I think. And the only hitter that faced him twice was the last hitter there in the top of the ninth, and that's always concerning. It was their cleanup hitter, or 3-all hitter. So just glad he got him out, and that was going to be his last inning.
How big for him to have a 3-inning outing like that?
It was big. Both those guys can finish games for us. Like I said yesterday after the game, that we had some of our older guys available for today, and we didn't mess around too long. Rams gave up 6 hits in 3 innings, and most of those came in the first and the third, and we just felt like we were living on the edge with him. So he did get out of the third inning with a nice strikeout on 3 pitches, but to us, we just needed to change it up. We had some guys, we just would rather be early than late, and that's kind of what went on today.
Robert Moore had a rough weekend. I think he went 1 for 13 from the plate. What do you think was his issue?
Well, that happens. Guys are going to have those weekends, and that's why other guys just have to pick them up. I don't think there's an issue at all. I just think that, he hit a couple 3 balls hard right at him. He didn't get a break here or there, and sometimes it snowballs on you. The main thing was that we won the series.
He made some really good defensive plays. I think for the series, you had fewer errors than they did, and I think they were like 11th in the country coming in. So is that a positive?
Oh yeah, we didn't make an error yesterday. I know we made 1 today on a high throw. They made 2 today, both by their pitcher. And yesterday they made a couple errors after the game was already out of hand. So I don't know what we did on Friday. I'll kind of let that one go. So I think we've been playing pretty good defense. You take away, maybe 1 inning here or there. It's been pretty solid.
Could you have asked for much more than what Kirstad's given you through the first 4 weekends?
No, he's been really good. Obviously, he got 5 or 6 home runs and a bunch of RBIs, and he's such a threat, And it's Goodhart's getting to the plate a little bit, and he's the tough luck hitter of the weekend. I bet he lined out 5 times in the last couple of days, and but I really like the way the middle of our order and now the top of the order swing the bat. They swung well all weekend.
And then just to bounce back from the 5-game losing streak with the way you guys have played the last couple of days, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are that the guys just kind of regrouped a little bit, settled down, and we pitched better. You pitch good, you got a chance to win every game, and take away a couple innings on Friday, the pitching's been pretty good. So I think it's a matter that, we didn't walk people. We started getting timely hits, and it's what you call winning baseball. It all is kind of a formula. It's pretty simple. If you field the ball and throw strikes and, you drive in some runs, you got a good chance to be in every game.
I know you got a couple days to evaluate. You got a couple games in midweek, but that third starter on the weekend, is it still Wick Planter, or do you kind of try to figure that out between now and then?
I don't know if it's Ramage either. So I think
I was thinking Bolden.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. I'm not sure if we'll start Bolden. We'll look at it, evaluate it. I think that there's no reason for us to panic. These guys have pitched in these situations before, and you hope that that they just turn it around, because we got to have these guys. It's like Kevin Kopp. He hasn't thrown the ball very well lately, but we got to have him. So I imagine we'll get him back out on the mound the next couple of days and see if he can do it for us a little bit. So, but I think we're going to sit on this for a day or two, see what we have to use on Tuesday and Wednesday, and try to figure out who that second, third starter will be.
About Grand Canyon, what about them? And it's your pitching, I guess it's McIntyre pitching one. And
Yeah,
Cobb's the
McIntyre
other.
will throw one of them, and I think the other one's TBA. We'll just go from there. As of right now, I'm feeling like McIntyre will get the ball on on Tuesday, and just let him go for a little bit.
Anything about Grand Canyon particularly, about them?
Yeah, what we always just try to look at is if they threw their 1, 2, and 3 that they've been throwing, and I'm not sure yet. I know they threw their number 1 on Friday, and he shut somebody down pretty good. And then they threw a pitcher yesterday. I think he went 8 innings, and I don't know if it was their 1, 3, 4, or whoever. They're playing Pacific, and I don't know how it's going today or if they've even started. But really, it's like I told our team, it doesn't matter who they throw at us. If it's one of their weekend guys, we just have to do what we do, and we got a chance to beat anybody.
Anything else for Coach? Good. Thank you.